Well, today's the day that we put this unloader up. The corn that we had left, I didn't think was going to, well, I thought it was all going to be dry corn. But I went and checked some here this morning, and it is all high moisture. So we got to put the unloader up. I thought we were going to have nothing for the silo, and it would have been the first year that we hadn't had high moisture corn for as long as I can remember, all my life. So we got to run this silo loader around. I want that auger right just to the other side of this door here. So I shut the blower off, and I've got just the ring drive working here now. And then we'll work on getting the blower pipe off. We'll get the distributor setting down into place, and then I don't know if I got enough time tonight to get it pulled to the top or not, but we got some sloppy crap on the ground here that we need to clean up, so we ain't walking in it all the while. Another thing I have to do is put some straw down. You can see there's, well, you guys can't see it, but we put straw down just before we fill the silo, and then we know we are in the bottom of the silo at that point, because what we don't want is we don't want to get into the gravel that's on the floor. There is not concrete in the bottom of the silo. The only thing there's concrete on is the perimeter going around the outside. So we stay above that concrete because we don't want the augers grabbing the concrete, and we don't want it grabbing the gravel. Right, Timothy?
Right, not good for the auger.
So I'm going to help Tim get this put up. And yeah, right, Tim?
Sure. You bet.
All right. All right, so we are just about ready to pull this to the top. We put some straw down just so that when this gets to the straw, we know we are to the bottom. We've got a little forewarning there. So we just took the gooseneck blower pipe off, and now what we've got to do is we got to set the distributor panel in there so that when it gets filled, it'll hit that panel, then it'll hit the distributor and spit it to the outside of the silo. You ain't ready to take off, are you?
Well, I'm gonna go get Andrew.
He hasn't left yet. You got time. You got a minute. I just need a minute of your time, all right? So we're gonna lift this spout out, this pan over here. We're gonna set that in there. See if you can, well, then lift straight up.
What do you do? Like this?
Yeah, we want it right about there, like that. That's got to set down right there. So I got to turn it. Got to turn. Did you get that in the head?
Slightly.
Oh,
no blood.
I told you to be careful. All right, we got to lift them out.
Gotta go
Lift
all
them
the way
out.
down.
Gonna turn this way. Lift up out a little more.
Oh, I see the ball.
There.
Alright.
That's got to set in there.
That out.
Get our saddles back. Pull them back.
That can walk over, or is it squeezing?
Pull that panel out on your side. You got a slider on your side. There's your clamp. Right there. You gotta get that out.
That's out back there. They can get that right now. Hey, you get it under now.
There it is.
There we go. We're over
All right. Now we gotta take that cord that's on that motor right there. This one. We gotta feed that down through this hole here, and we gotta grab it at the bottom. We gotta let it come down through the blower.
reaching there? See anything? Feel anything?
Don't force that blower around and get your finger caught in it.
Chop it right off.
There's a tight tolerance there at the backside.
Okay, it's going down good now. Yep, there's nothing now. I'm down there a way. Down there.
You feel it? Oh, shit. Watch your hand here.
Oh, I don't know if I'm hitting them. Might be hitting like the blower fan or blade.
Here somewhere, I just heard it.
Huh?
Just heard it drop somewhere.
Down in there.
It sounds like it's here.
Okay, now we're getting in. I just picked up a lot of ground.
There it is.
Okay.
How much you got left?
About a foot. Alright, just stick that in. Now you're tight. Where's that one? Underneath. Where you gotta go now?
Plugs in, you can see the outlet right over there where that gearbox is or what?
Over by this box. You see it over there, David?
Oh, kicked up the cord. There's the cord right there.
And, well, I see the Are you plugging it?
Jacob, my buddy, friend.
Just let that cord hang there. We'll come apart.
I hope.
You're doing that. What's wrong?
I need that big long rope down in that shop that's hanging out by the compressor.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'll climb to the top of that while this is going to the top, and I'll pull the cord up with it. That's what we wait till tomorrow. Pull that lower. I mean, it's sun's starting to go down. Oh my God, it's 6 o'clock.
Well, at least we're ready to go.
We'll do that in the morning.
You got all these guys?
You don't have to get that rope. Fuck it. I'll get it in the morning. All right, so now we have this starting to make its way up to the top. It'll crawl up there. send down a rope, and then I can pull up the cord. I got Alex helping me finish up this job here. You want to climb up there? No? You don't want to climb up there? No? Alright, I better hurry up there and get up there then. Alright, we are obviously up to the top of the silo. The unloader's probably about halfway up. You can see the line right there. That's where we filled it to last year, or where it settled down to anyways. That is from there to the top. So we got up here, sent our rope down. Alex hooked the rope to the hook on the silo cord. We've got that pulled up to the top, and then we'll need to plug the unloader in once it gets up here, so that while we're filling this, it can be slowly going around the side of the silo, and then the spinner can run the corn off of the distributor and evenly disperse it to the outside. There's not working. Right there. Like that one over there is turning, but not that one. Maybe I can reach up and whack it. Yeah. Well, I reached up with my wrench. Whacked on that pulley, however, that did not get it to turn. So we're gonna have to wait till we're full. Let the unloader down on the corn, take some weight off of that, and get that freed up. Might have to replace it. But we put new cables on this unloader 2 years ago, so this will be the third time we've filled this silo with these cables on there. We had this silo moved from another farm. It was actually 2 silos built into one. It's a ribstone silo. It's a this one's a 24 by 85. I wanted it to be 90 foot tall, but we didn't have enough blocks to make it 90 foot. Over on the Cummings farm, this silo was built from a 24 by 60 and a 20 by 60. We had it taken down at that farm and then reassembled here in the year 2011. 14 years old. Silos. We trucked all the block back here, and then a Mennonite company came and reassembled it right in behind the commodity shed here. Once it was reassembled, they shotcreted the whole inside. They sealed the whole inside of the silo with like a concrete plaster. You can kind of see different ribs of it or whatever as they sprayed that on. But yeah. So we'll just wait till this gets to the top. Alright, so we've got the silo loader to the top. And we've got this roller mill serviced up and ready to go, but I've got to weld a couple of items on it. There's a bracket here that has to be welded right there, and then I've got this little guy here that needs tack welded so that that thing doesn't vibrate and fall apart. And then we're working on the combine. We're switching that over from wheat to corn. To be honest with you, I didn't think we were going to have any corn this year to combine. So once I got done with wheat, I just blew the machine off and left it that way. So we've got to pull the straw walker, or the straw chopper, backwards, flip the panel up. I've got the belt. You put a belt on there to run this slowly as you're combining wheat. We just dumped the straw out the back, but we had to change the belt so that we can run it a little faster for chopping up what little bit of corn fodder will end up going through it. And we got to change our cylinder speed and run a grease gun around it. But this unit here is all dusty, needs rinsed off quickly. And now I've got to go get the corn head out. So we've got a few things to do. And then we'll run along, we'll get to the field and try combining some. So let's walk this guy here back, and then we'll grease this here. Alright, we've got this tacked down, this little brace back here as well, so that'll make that a little more rigid. It vibrates like hell anyways. And yeah, so we'll show you what we have to weld here next, and that is this tensioner for the belt that runs the chopper. It's got this arm here, and on this arm there's supposed to be a snap ring on there. It seems like that bracket is a little wore out, and I'm afraid that that snap ring, when I put it on there, is just going to fall off. I've got an E-ring right here that fits on there, but I'm afraid that it might fall off, and then these belts are gonna end up running loose. They might get caught in the grain unload belts. So I'm just gonna weld a washer on there and try to get it through corn for 2025 here. So let's see how this works here. so we've got that washer welded onto that peg. You guys can't quite see that or not there, but at any rate, that ain't gonna go nowhere. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to take that roller mill up and get it set up on the silo. Combine's ready to go, other than it either needs the windows washed or it just needs washed off. And we've got to get the corn head for it as well. So we'll get the roller mill set up.
What do you need?
Well, this is now set up for corn. We just need to combine some, right? Yep. So, next step is to get the combine in motion. Okay, so the last piece of the puzzle is the corn head. So I came over earlier with a telehandler, dug it out of that building, and set it outside here. We'll get it on the combine, and we'll go ahead and get things situated. Off a little bit. All right. Am I on there correctly? Yeah. Not quite, but it is. There it is, right there. All right, so we'll hook our power shafts up and get it locked on there. So that is gonna do it for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and catch you in the next one. Maybe the next video will be combining some corn here. All right, take it easy, folks.